Organic Tribe, Coach Dahlia here. Today we're going to talk about 3 signs that may indicate that you are dealing with relationship PTSD. We're going to get right into it. First one we're going to look at is avoidance. So if you find in current relationships, honestly, whether this is friendships or intimate relationships with family, but if you find that you are tending to avoid situations that remind you of a past relationship, so you choose avoidance to not have to deal with that, that's something that you may need to pay attention to and look into a little bit deeper. Number 2, difficulty with intimacy. So that could be feeling shame, being emotionally, physically withdrawn in certain moments because you might be thinking of something someone said from the past, the ways in which your previous partner made you feel. So feeling some form of shame, or again, emotional or physically withdrawn with someone new, really primarily because of situations or things that you heard or that you dealt with in the past, may mean that you are dealing with some form of PTSD as it pertains to a previous relationship. This can also include challenges with being vulnerable, with trusting a new person in your life. And this can stem and really cause a roadblock for you in developing a deeper, healthy connection because you're guarded. You don't want the same situation or the same things that happened to you in a previous relationship to happen in this one. So opposed to being open and being vulnerable and leading with trust, you often treat your new partner based off of the way in which your previous partner treated you. And you're trying to prevent certain things from occurring, but new person, new circumstance, they deserve new opportunities with you, new person. Number 3. Now, with this one, it can be low self-esteem. Low self-esteem. So feelings of worthlessness, feelings of inadequacy, constantly second guessing yourself, judging yourself, maybe getting ready to go out, feeling amazing when you're at home. And then the moment you get into a crowd or you are with this new person of interest, now you question, oh, do I look okay? Am I feeling okay? Am I this? And not just low self-esteem because maybe you're questioning, did I put on the right outfit? But low self-esteem because you often hear the noise, the chatter, the judgment, the ridicule, maybe the body shaming of a person from the past. And it can be difficult transitioning, realizing that you are with someone new that hopefully sees your value, your worth, your beauty, and does not only see what they think is, not so great about you, but again, quieting that noise and not taking certain insecurities that you had in a previous relationship into a new one. But again, this is a sign of potential relationship PTSD. Now, I will say that it is important in the beginning phases of a relationship to get to know that person. Meaning, this is the time when you start to ask certain questions so you can learn the contents of that person's being. Not waiting till you enter into a relationship to start worrying about, I wonder if they view me as this, or I wonder if I don't want this situation to occur again because it happened in the past. Ask questions. You can be transparent. Let people, I've experienced some of these negative things in the past and I just want to get to know you, and ask certain questions to see, how would you deal with this situation? How do you handle this? How are you when you're upset? How do you speak when you're unhappy with things? How will you address conflict, address issues within a relationship? And asking those questions of the person while you are still dating, opposed to projecting past negative situations and instances onto a new person because you did not take the time to heal prior to entering into something new. And sometimes a new situation could be fruitful and a blessing, and the fact that you entered it unhealed could be the reason why it does not work out. So I say all that to say that, it is okay and it is important to get to know someone well. But it is not okay to project insecurities or toxicities from the past onto someone new. Okay? Pretty much treating them as though they are guilty of the crimes committed in a past relationship when they were not there and they had nothing to do with it, and hopefully have no intentions of treating you poorly or making you feel those negative emotions that you felt in a past relationship. Remember that our healing is in our hands. When we know that we have dealt with trauma, then we know that there is something that is required, action on our part to ensure that we heal. It's not okay to live with trauma. It does not feel good to live with trauma. And those around you, believe it or not, end up receiving pieces and fragments of your trauma, because when you live in that, when you are saturated in that, it is almost impossible to form healthy relationships with other people, because in many ways you are projecting. You are fearful. You're coming from an unhealthy place, and you often bring people into that space with you. Our healing is up to us, and it is in our hands. So this pretty much brings us to the end of this video. Again, this was a list of only 3 things that can help you identify if maybe you are dealing with relationship PTSD. Know that the list goes longer, and I know that some of these things can be attributed to other things, depression and all of that. But if you find that this for some reason resonated, or that it was relatable, or that you have dealt with some of these things, or you have been having issues overcoming certain issues, certain trauma from a past relationship, just know that it is healthy and it is self-love to seek out the help of a mental health professional, or a professional that is able to get you from where you are to where you need to be. There is no shame in that. That is self-love, and we all need to be loving on ourselves a little bit more. So Organic Tribe, that is the end for today. Please like, share, and subscribe if you feel that you are receiving value or substance from this content, these videos, this information. That would be helpful to help me get this out to more people who could benefit and utilize what's being said and the messages in these videos. You can also follow me on Instagram, Organik Femininity. And please leave a comment. Let me know if these are the types of videos that you would like to watch and see. My goal is to assist, is to guide, is to help. I will still be doing videos on this, as I believe it is an important topic that isn't often spoken about, relationship PTSD. But let me know. Let me know. All right? One love, peace, be well, and until next time, let's take care of ourselves. Take care, Organic Tribe.